It's been tough and crazy, but you know, we're here.
It is the last day of Washington's indoor mask mandate, which means starting at midnight, the statewide mandate that has been in place now for more than 600 days will finally be lifted. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here for KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Whitney Ward. So tomorrow will be our first full day without that mask mandate. Our Amanda Rowley is joining us now live to share how local businesses feel about no longer being required to wear masks or ask customers to wear a mask inside. Hi, Amanda.
Yeah, Whitney, I checked in with a few Spokane Valley businesses who have survived the ups and downs of this pandemic. They tell me it's a relief. They will no longer have to worry about masks. Now, over at Crimson Hearth, it's been challenging and at times frustrating to make sure staff and guests are masked up. But they remain diligent, considering the ramifications for not complying. Now, co-owner Casson Peterson told me they are looking forward to no longer having those uncomfortable conversations about masks with their customers.
I think it's just going to be good. I think, again, everyone's going to be on the same page. I'm hoping that by the end of this year we can maybe be, you know, fingers crossed, just kind of done with everything and kind of cycle back into life.
Now, he admits for the most part his customers have been really understanding throughout the pandemic. Still, he sees this last day of the mask mandate as a light at the end of a long 2-year tunnel. Now, other businesses in the area share the same belief, and they miss seeing the smiles that hide behind those masks. Now, I'll have more on how another Spokane Valley business is looking forward to the road ahead without masks at 5. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Looking forward to it, Amanda. Thank you very much. At the same time, we know not everyone will be comfortable completely getting rid of masks tomorrow. That's why we have a Twitter poll up right now, so you can let us know, how do you feel? You can also text us your thoughts right now using our text line 509-448-2000. Right now, it looks to be fairly evenly split. I'm actually somewhat surprised at how many people say in some settings they still think that those masks should remain. So don't forget to let us know how you feel about those masks and the end of that statewide mandate tomorrow. And along with the mandate ending, today also marks 2 years officially since the World Health Organization declared the coronavirus a pandemic. Since then, nearly 80 million people have been infected. More than 950,000 have died just here in the U.S. alone. After the U.S. and the rest of the world experienced a surge and surges after surges from variants like Delta and then Omicron, the question on many people's minds is, when will we reach the endemic phase? Which doesn't mean that the virus disappears, just that we are no longer seeing large case spikes.
I don't think we're in that state just yet, although hopefully we're going to be in a state where we've got a kind of amount of disease that we can afford to not be obsessing about it all the time.
A new analysis published in The Lancet suggests the global death toll may actually be more than 3 times higher than official records show. There were 5.9 million deaths from January of 2020 to December of 2021. However, U.S. researchers estimate 18.2 million people during that period actually were sickened. Providence has unveiled a new art installation today to honor all of the caregivers who have been treating COVID patients these last 2 years. Project Portrait took 6 months to put together. It includes more than 1,200 portraits of doctors, nurses, medical assistants, and other caregivers.
I think it's a tremendous tribute to healthcare workers and everybody that's continued to fight this pandemic, to their resilience and their willingness to show up every day really not knowing. We used to have a better idea of what we were going to experience every day, and that has certainly been changed.
That display traveled to Providence hospitals across Spokane and Stevens County in January before returning to Sacred Heart, where it will be on permanent display. And thank you to all those caregivers for these last 2 years.